Hey everybody, it's Ed, and the future is now. And the future is Tesla, guess those candles. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, and I think you guys are going to love this, okay, because everybody wants to know where it's going. And I usually don't make predictions, but I'm going to show you what I would predict the candles to do for the next 10 days or 2 weeks of trading days on Tesla. Okay, so I'm going to do this as quickly as I can. If you guys like this, every 2 weeks I'll post prediction. We'll see how far off I was because I'm going to be off. So it'll be fun to see it. And maybe we'll learn more about the candles, every couple weeks and see, if we can get closer and more accurate with what the daily candles do. So anyway, let's start out with day basically tomorrow. I'm sorry, the 28th, which is Monday. Okay, my impression of Monday would be this. Okay, Monday, see how it's approaching the 20-day moving average. On my last video, I did all moving averages. So it's approaching that moving average and it's on a downward slope. So in my opinion, it might catch that moving average and reject. That's why I have a double arrow there. So I think it might push up to that and then reject down to the uptrend, okay? So, and this broke the uptrend and hit the 50 and popped up, like we were talking about also in the last video, that it could have pierced and went down, or it could pop up to the 20. So I think now, obviously, it's going to pop up to the 20 and head back down to the downtrend, possibly reject, okay? Keep the shorts interested, right? But also keep the longs interested, kind of going in between here. Okay, and then it might pop again off that uptrend, pop back up, maybe even pop up right to the 20 again. It loves to kiss that 20. Okay, we talked about that before. It loves to kiss that 20 around there, So let's say it does that. So that's what I would predict for the next day. Okay, and then let's say, okay, it rejects. Okay, it rejects. So now all the shorts are thinking, oh yeah, we're going short. So they start firing at the short. So that drives it down. Okay, and the longs are like, oh man, okay, I'm getting a better deal here, and it actually may be close to touching that 50. So I think it will come down into here potentially. Okay, so it rejects again, rejects once, maybe kind of rejects twice, rejects even a third, or just kisses them, hangs tight on it, might hold right on it, and then the fourth candle, it pushes back off, it bounces off the 50 again, or maybe just touches and bounces a little bit off the 50. But either way, that's the candle I would think. And it's going to kind of be, once again, somewhere near the 20. And then, on the second, it breaks up. Now, why would I think it breaks up on the second? Let me get the number. Why would it break on the second? What is Tesla going to announce on the second or potentially the 5th? Deliveries. Okay? If they announce deliveries of 120, 130, 150, who knows what they can announce for deliveries with the Model Y. Nobody knows exactly how many Ys are going to be sold, but I'm getting the suspicion, since I was actually at the dealership the other day and was actually picking up the Model 3 Performance.
What do you guys think?
And,
Now I have to get this car.
Surprised
I just have to.
It's amazing, right?
A couple of videos on that, so super excited about that, but super off track. Back to the candles. Where are we at? Sorry. So pushes up. I don't know what day they're going to announce because, we got a weekend in between there. See, 2nd to 5th, right? So not positive here. So, I mean, I think it's going to push up one of those 2 days or potentially even both, So that's my opinion on that. Think about it. They announce it and then I think it's going to beat. I think they're going to break the record. I think Elon was pushing for, he says what he always says at the end of the delivery. Hey, we got to push to try. We really got to work hard to hit our record. I think he already knows they're going to hit the record. I mean, I'm not positive. They could not hit the record. I don't know. But I think, I just kind of sensed it by the tweet, by the, email leaks, whatever, that, it's going to potentially beat it. The question is, 112 is what we have to beat. But if it's at 115, that's a sour reaction. We need to at least get to 120 for it to be positive. If it goes to 130, yeah, I think 130 plus, it's going to shoot up. I would predict 130. If I just had to guess, I'd say 130. I mean, I'm guessing. I really don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're going to beat it. Anyway, that pushes it up. Well, it pushes it up huge, but it still has the resistance at 450. So it hits here and then, rejects off that. And then basically think about these bars into here. Why am I putting these bars going, rejecting that if they got good numbers from that issue? It's because the people that basically were trapped in this situation before the battery day, now they have a chance to get out flat, get out with no loss. So they start selling, and that drives that down. And then the people that didn't sell, it's like, oh my God, I bet it's going back down. I better sell before I get back in that loss again, like over here. So this is what pushes it up and then kicks down to the uptrend and off to the race as we go into earnings. Okay, but we'll get into that down the road. So there's my bars. I'm figuring it's gonna, be in between the 50 and the 20 and kind of reject back and forth, keeping the shorts interested because, oh my God, it's rejecting. And then, so the shorts are throwing money at it. And then you got the longs being like, oh, okay, we're off the 50. This is good. This is a good buying spot. So that drives it up. And then we have the news of deliveries, which either sends it way down, which I don't think it's going to miss deliveries, or way up. So I think it's going to pop big. And then once again, give people the chance to evac who were in a hole here, who are buying it battery day and the day before battery day. Gives them a chance to get out flat or losing minimal money instead of, oh my God, losing 10 or 20,000 or whatever they're betting. So and it pops there and then it races up into earnings. That's what I think. That is the next 10 days. If I had to predict, let's see how crazy. I'm going to be off. I'm sure I'm going to be way off, but let's see how close it really is. Now here on the bottom, I also put the arrows for the volume. Okay, and you can see the volume I'm seeing is I'm probably thinking it's going to be about normal until that second fifth, and it's going to pump. So the volume is going to be higher. It's going to be pretty high, not crazy high, but it'll be pretty high volume. And then the sell-offs will be light volume, I think, or normal range volume. And then when it pumps back up, I think that's going to be a heavier volume. So that's why I have two higher volumes here. So I'm doing volume as well as candles. So these are what I think the candles are going to be. And this is what I predict. So do me a favor, again, go into the comments section and basically say, oh man, you're way off. It's going to come down to here. Or, oh my gosh, it's going to go up way sooner than that. It's going to ramp up before the second or before the fifth, depending on when they release their delivery, the actual deliveries. So, I mean, let me know what you think I'm on or off. Am I close? You think this is accurate? Is this, I mean, these are total guesses. But why not? We're running. You can see the big flag. Let me zoom out. You can see the flag we're in. It's a monster flag. It's going to have to run into this, and it's going to potentially reject. See, it could reject the downtrend here, in the uptrend. It's basically where the flag converges. Okay, and guess what? It's going to be converging around that delivery number. Okay, not a coincidence. I think that's when you're going to see the movement. If they have 112 or under, 115 or under deliveries, it's going to reject, in my opinion. Okay, we'll find out. If it's over 125 plus 125, I think is going to be good enough to really move it up. 125 plus, if it goes to 140, oh my God. If it goes to 140, this candle is way off. I can tell you that right now. Okay, if it goes to 140, let's see what that candle's going to look like. That candle's going to look like that. And then we're going to test the 500 or plus, I think. So, we'll see what happens in that situation. So anyway, I am going to wrap it up there. But if you guys like this, we're going to play this game every couple of weeks because why not predict it? You guys always want to predict it. Let's see what's going on. What's going to happen in the next 2 weeks? I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to post it to the community. Okay, so on Future is Now on our channel. So you can go subscribe, go to the channel, community, and you'll see I will post this for the candles, and then you can comment or talk to it about, talk about it there as well. But I wanted to just, why not? Let's try to predict. I'm not saying you can. I mean, because I'm going to be way off probably. But hey, let's try to predict. Obviously, there's all kinds of stimulus packets could come in, or all kinds of things can happen to cause it to go up or down, you know. So anyway, that's the deal. And let's see. Let's see what it's going to do in 10 trading days, 2 weeks, basically from the 28th, which is next Monday, to the 9th. All right. Anyway, have a great day.